My name is Bassem Mansour, and I'm the owner of a company called Michael & Son Services in Washington, D.C. A little over 20 years ago, I took over a struggling family business when my father suddenly passed away. I was just 19 years old. I've certainly experienced my fair share of financial struggles, but through hard work and determination, I'm now running one of the largest electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling companies in the nation. Every day, my technicians come across some incredible people with heartbreaking stories. When they find they have nowhere to turn in a time of need, that's when we come in to lend a helping hand.
One of my favorite quotes that I've come across along the way is, "Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning how to dance in the rain." And I think as a special needs parent, that really is critical to our life, because the storm keeps changing and evolving with the disability, and it may never pass in the way we had hoped it would pass. So you just have to learn to adapt and dance through the rain.
My name is Brent Mullins. I work for Michael & Son Services. I'm an electrician in the electrical department. Bassem's great. He's a character. He's got a ton of energy. He's kind of in your face. I remember when I first met Bassem in the interview, he sat me down and said, "Mullins, who are you? Why do you want to work for me? Let me see your passion." And drove me pretty much out of my chair to stand up and say, this is what I do, and this is why I do it, and this is why you should choose me. And I think he stood up after that, and we shook hands, and it was a deal. Once he saw the heart come out. Hey, I got a good story. My neighborhood, there's a family in need.
What's wrong?
Their sump pump went bad in their basement.
Okay.
And I think they'd be a great fit for a program if we have something we can help them out with.
Okay, well, tell me what's going on. Tell me about them.
So the family is a single mother. She works 2 jobs and has 2 children. One of them is 11 years old and has a special needs case.
Okay.
So they're trying real hard to live with the conditions that they have.
My daughter Rebecca was born premature in Alexandria Hospital. She had a placenta abruption, which means she didn't have any oxygen at birth. And so when she was born, I was told she had 24 hours to live. And it was so stressful that I actually had her baptized at the hospital before I even saw her, because the doctor said they weren't even sure I'd be able to see her. They didn't have a good anticipated outcome, but you take the hand that's dealt you.
She loves her family, and she's doing everything she can, working 2 jobs to make sure that her son in college is taken care of, to make sure that her daughter with the special needs is comfortable in the home.
Oh, it's terrible.
It is terrible. It really hit me in the heart, to hear what they're going through to live and what they need and how,
We are now 11 years later, and here we are with a beautiful girl who is thriving and doing the best she can in light of her situation. So Rebecca has what's called mixed tone cerebral palsy. And so what that means is, mixed tone means she has some parts of her body that are very loose and some parts of her body that are very tight.
Oh, good. You going to show them how you back in? Show them how you back in. Show them how we get in the elevator. Because you had to work really hard to learn that. Show them how you do that. Oh, try again. That's okay. That's why we redo lots of walls. But it's better to have her do it and practice. Show it. Good. Good.
And when I did that, the base of the elevator shaft has what I call a modified sump pump that is not working right. And so that lower level area has flooded 3 times in the last 3 years. It's flooded really into her area. Rebecca's, I call it her therapy room. Some people might call it her playroom, but it's really her space where everything in it is really geared for her success. And so when that room floods, obviously with a child with respiratory challenges, you are very aware and critical of mold issues and dampness and trying to get things fixed quickly.
If I had a child with special needs, my approach would only be giving love and care, to always provide, and to hopefully be fortunate enough to be blessed by a company like Michael & Son Services to have the CARE program come in and really help out in times of need, like in this situation that we're doing right now.
He said, I'm all in.
Great, that sounds awesome.
All right, brother?
Thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
She's my neighbor. I live 2 rights down the street in the same community, and I actually now get to have a real kind of impact close to home. So this one touches my heart.
Call Michael & Son today and get 0% financing for 36 months on select heating and cooling systems.
If you can't, we can. Michael & Son.
Are you having electrical problems? Call Michael & Son today and get up to $250 off a standby generator.
If you can't, we can. Michael & Son.
Let's use our left hand. Yeah. Let's use our left hand again. Keep playing happy.
So I would say ultimately, as a single parent, I am carrying it on my own. So I do work 2 jobs. I rely on caregivers to really help support Rebecca's day-to-day needs because, you know, I can't be everywhere all the time. And of course, I rely on her medical team and her therapist because it really is a collaborative effort for Rebecca.
And you know it. Play the drum loud. Good job looking at me. One more time. Boom, boom. Yeah.
I became a plumber because my father told me a long time ago that I need to learn a trade, something that people need regardless of the time. So I decided to become a plumber and following his footsteps, I guess you could say. Hi, I'm Mark Coleman. I'm a plumbing technician with Michael & Son Services. Been working with Michael & Son for the past 5 years, and this is my first Michael & Son Cares project.
No, they went to Vegas.
Oh, yeah?
Come on.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
I have received a call from my dispatcher saying that there was a sump pump issue and a continuous flooding in the basement of a house out in Chantilly.
Say hi.
Hello, how are you?
Say hi.
I am a parent myself. Just being a parent alone is really tough. So one of the things that my child has taught me is patience, really.
See, there is more water.
So basically this right here is a basic and area drain for like an exterior drainage outside the house. Inside the house, you would normally have a 24-inch diameter by 48 inches deep is considered a proper sump pit. So what we have to do is we have to jackhammer the floor, remove the existing basin, install a proper basin. Along with that, since it is an elevator shaft, we will need to install an oil sensor. Also, we will install a high water alarm in case the pump does go out. We will have some sort of heads up, to make repairs to the pump or prep for impending flood.
Oh my goodness, what am I gonna do?
Well, it's hard to ask for help.
At this point, it really is an unknown, and it's a little scary as a parent. But that just sort of is where you are, and we sort of just take it day by day.
To have that peace of mind, how this will help Rebecca is that she will have that peace of mind that, you know, when it rains, when it snows, when it sleets, when it hails, you don't have to worry about coming downstairs to check your sump pump or check the room that, you know, the room that she works in or she plays in all the time. It's her little escape. It's her little room. I'm more than willing and ready and able and to help in that situation.
How many ways can you be comfortable? An energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also reducing your impact on the environment, which is better for where you live and better for where we all live.
Call 800-948-MIKE or visit michaelandson.com. If you can't, we can. Call Michael & Son today and get 0% financing for 36 months on select heating and cooling systems.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
Are you having electrical problems? Call Michael & Son today and get up to $250 off a standby generator.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
I think the future for Rebecca is really unknown on many scales because we're really not sure how far she'll progress. I anticipate that she'll probably always live with Mom. It would be lovely if she was independent enough to, you know, live in a group home or live somewhere with help, but I'm really not sure at this point if she'll be able to do that successfully. Many things will depend, I believe, on how her communication skills develop.
What do we want to do, Rebecca? You want to go in the elevator? Do you want to go in the elevator? Yeah? Okay. And you want to eat ice cream? Okay, we'll eat ice cream. That sounds good. Thank you. Good job. So Rebecca knows some simple signs. She knows a few words. So she knows yes.
I think if she can grasp that over time, that will help with her independence of thought and expression, which will then open doors for her. So at this point, it really is an unknown, and it's a little scary as a parent, but that just sort of is where you are, and we sort of just take it day by day.
So yesterday, our plan was to go ahead and dig up the existing pit to a depth where we can set our pit in the ground and place the pump in today and pipe the pump in and work it out like that. But unfortunately, we ran across a little bit of issues, such as right now we're slinging mud and red clay. So it's just the area that we're in. It's I would assume it's like a marsh area. So now we have excessive groundwater. The excessive groundwater is causing us to slow down our process of digging a hole.
One side bonus feature to this project that we wanted to do for her to make something real special was an entertainment center down in the basement where her bedroom's at, so we can make it real comfortable. My side of the job was to basically reroute the electrical and cable so that we can put a big flat screen television on the wall for her to enjoy all of her movies. You know, the least you can do is help your neighbor. You want to be treated just like anybody else, whether you have a condition or you don't, whether you have money or you don't. You know, we're all the same. It's all humanity. And with a company that has a program like CARES program, you know, we're really able to showcase what a company can do. You know, we may be blessed with our assets and abilities because we have great electricians and great plumbers and great HVAC guys, but you know, to be able to put them out there, to be able to put them on television for other people to see what this program's about, it's just great. It's, you know, we have to showcase this stuff. People have to know about it.
Also with the CARES projects, you get to build relationships, not only with a single individual, but with families, and family is very important, and to me at least, and I'm looking forward to getting this family squared away.
Using our utility pump until we get our pump in, and just pumping it out into the yard right now. All right, so we just got the pump in. Lots of moving parts to this one because it is an elevator shaft. Like we said before, we wanted to make sure that the hydraulic fluid doesn't get into the water that's being pumped out into the yard, just for safety reasons. So we have the pump, the water sensor, and then the oil sensor. So there's a bunch of moving parts to this one, a little bit more than just your initial sump pump. So if you ever
What's
hear
all
this,
that?
if you ever hear that,
Yeah.
you have either high water, and then it's even gonna tell you
Wait, what is it? It's like an alarm?
it's a high water alarm and a
High
oil
wa-
sensor.
Oh, ooh, that sounds awful fancy. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I should put makeup on.
The Michael & Son CARES program is a wonderful thing. Us being a larger company, one of the largest service companies in the area, we actually have the ability to give back to the community. So anytime that company or a technician or anybody is willing to give back to the community is a great thing, and everybody should really do it and just give back.
Are you having electrical problems? Call Michael & Son today and get up to $250 off a standby generator.
If you can't, we can. Michael and Son.
How many ways can you be comfortable? An energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also reducing your impact on the environment, which is better for where you live and better for where we all live.
Call 800-948-MIKE or visit michaelandson.com. If you can't, we can.
So Rebecca has a pretty busy schedule, so of course she goes to public school, but she is in a special ed class for many of her classes, which really has proven to be beneficial for her because she gets more attention. And then outside of the home, we continue to work on things to help with her gross motor and her fine motor and her language development. So some of those things would be a physical therapist who comes to the house to help with her gross motor and balance, to do therapeutic horseback riding. Again, since she's in a wheelchair, it helps give her the sensation of walking and the movement of hips, which also helps with her strength. She has a music therapist who helps with communication and using music and song to help get her to vocalize or to make sounds, as well as use fine motor and follow directions and cues. She also does an aquatic physical therapy program, which is out in Warrenton, and it is quite a distance for us, but it has proven to be worth the trip because the physical therapists are just very good, and it's a great opportunity to, again, relax her muscles and exercise them in ways that we just can't do at the home.
Hello, hi.
Kimberly, right?
Hi, come on in. Thank
Hi,
you.
Kimberly.
I get a hug.
Meeting with Kimberly. Rebecca, you know what? She's very lucky that she has a wonderful, sweet mom that cares about her. It's a nice thing to have. Kimberly.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to tell you that when I saw the video in the office about you and your daughter, I just saw that and I said, what a beautiful family. I mean, that's what I saw. I saw a very loving mom. And when I say mom, I mean just true, honest love. I don't want you crying.
I know.
I don't want you crying.
You were my helping hand.
Listen, honestly, it was nice that we could have done it. It was nice that you invited us in, and honestly, you have a beautiful family. You have a beautiful little daughter, and it was just easy to do.
I know, but I appreciate it so much.
It was just.
You have no idea.
I don't cry, so don't.
I'm sorry.
It's not gonna happen.
I said I'm a sap, so I'm sorry, but it really touches me personally deeply, and I really, I mean, I love what I do because I help others.
Yes.
And I never thought I'd be in a situation needing the same help in some way, but you were that helping hand. You are now part of my family.
Well, I appreciate it.
Whether you know it or not.
No.
You're really part of that family that helps Rebecca. Over the last 3 years, every year I've had a flood because the sump pump at the bottom of this elevator that really helps with accessibility for my daughter was poorly done, poorly installed, wrong size, and so it keeps flooding, and then when it floods the basement, it floods her therapy room.
Oh my God.
So when it floods her therapy room, that affects her breathing and respiratory, and you're replacing carpet and everything. And we've got more snow, more rain, more bad weather, so more stress for mom, saying, I need help. I can't go a fourth flood. We've done 3. I need some help.
So how did you find out about Helping Hands exactly?
So I belong to several different disability email networks,
right.
And someone on one of those networks sent out the information and said, hey, does anybody have a need? There's this great opportunity. Email this person.
Wow.
And that's what I did. I emailed Michael and Son, said, here's my situation, help. Is there anything you can do? Because when I investigated options, they were all very cost prohibitive, and something always seemed to not be the right time to make it be able to happen. I can't keep having a storm every spring, the winter with the snow melting, and I would literally be up at midnight and 1 in the morning.
Just worried about
downstairs, checking the elevator sump. Sometimes I'd be sleeping in the basement.
Wow.
And I would be getting up, setting my alarm like every hour, trying to make sure I could get ahead of it with the shop vac.
Wow.
To try to be preventative. But obviously with 3 floods, I wasn't always successful.
But, it's just like I said, it's just, when you hear about everything that goes on in the world, and you hear about the craziness that goes on and stuff like that, and you just think, is there any humanity left? Is there any sanity left? Is there humanity left? And so I just like to hear about good things. I like to see good things, and I believe when you do something good things happen to you, and just like you've been doing something really great for a lot of people, good things have happened to you.
Totally unexpected. I mean, I'm just so grateful to know that her therapy space and her elevator and her accessibility is working, and I don't have to be up at 1 in the morning anymore, trying to wait for a sump pump that doesn't work.
Wow.
I mean, that in itself was just such a blessing. Everything else is just
been just icing on the cake and just over and above what I could ever have thought.
I know we did something like a little surprise for your daughter.
Yes.
And I'm just excited to see how that turned out, stuff like that.
too.
I'm also excited. Has she seen it yet?
No, she hasn't.
Good. I want to get her first reaction
Yeah.
on it. Well, if you have a chance, I'd love to go check it out.
That'd be great.
Let's go check it out. Meeting with Rebecca for the first time and just seeing her face light up when she saw that TV was just amazing. Come on, guys. I've got something to show you.
Let's go. Let's go see. Let's go see.
Let's go see.
Let's go see. You're seeing something.
Oh, boy.
Let's go see.
What's this about?
Let's go see. Something's coming. Oh, what is it?
Wow.
Let's go see.
Super nice.
You see it? I know. And then you can see all the movies.
That's, you like it?
Can we get a thumbs up? A point? Oh, you want to see more? Do fist bump? Fist bump. Fist bump.
There you go.
Yay! You gonna say thank you? Thank you.
Meeting with Kimberly and her beautiful, wonderful daughter Rebecca for the first time was amazing. They are truly a wonderful family.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious, really. Thank you.
Listen, like I said,
Thank you.
beautiful kid.
Thank you.
Beautiful town.
But thank you for that extra help.
Oh, it's no problem.
You have no idea.
It's not an issue at all. It really is my pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Anyway, I'll see you later. You know, we were very fortunate that they contacted us. We were very fortunate that we were able to help them out with the water issue. You know, meeting with Rebecca for the first time and just seeing her face light up when she saw that TV was just amazing. So we'll see you on the next one.
How many ways can you be comfortable? An energy-efficient Infinity air conditioner by Carrier can save you up to 56% on your cooling costs, while also reducing your impact on the environment, which is better for where you live and better for where we all live.
Call 800-948-MIKE or visit michaelandson.com. If you can't, we can.